If you're left-handed and want crochet to finally make sense, I'd love to help you. Hi, it's Sandy from Southpaw Crochet Studio. I struggled to learn how to crochet until a left-handed cousin showed me how. That was over 50 years ago, and I've been crocheting ever since. In this video, I'm going to show you another basic stitch, the double crochet stitch. If you're ready to learn, grab a hook and some yarn, and let's get started. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, a medium weight yarn, and US crochet terms. I'm going to be starting with a chain of 10. If you're not sure how to make a slip knot and chain, I've linked those videos in the description. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Double crochets usually start in the third chain from the hook. So that's 1, 2, and this is the third chain. The loop on the hook does not count as a chain. Before I insert my hook into the third chain, I'm going to yarn over by wrapping the yarn over the hook. I use the index finger of my left hand to hold the yarn on the hook, and I hold the chain with the thumb and middle finger of my right hand. Insert your hook into the top loop of the third chain from the hook, yarn over, and rotating the hook so it is pointing towards you, pull the hook through the loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. You now have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops. You've now made a double crochet stitch. Let's do a few more. Yarn over, insert your hook into the top loop of the next chain, yarn over, pull the hook through the loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You now have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into the top loop of the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Once more, yarn over, insert your hook into the top loop of the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'll just finish off this row. We started with 10 chains. Because we skipped the first 2 chains and started in the third chain from the hook, we've made 8 double crochet stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And just like the chain stitch and the single crochet stitch, the top of the row of double crochets look like V's. To work your second row of double crochet, most patterns will tell you to chain 3 and turn. You can turn your work away from you so that the working yarn is in front, like this, or you can turn it towards you so that the working yarn is in the back. I prefer turning so that the working yarn is in front. Whichever way you decide to do it, just make sure that you do it the same way every time. The turning chain 3 will usually count as your first stitch, so to keep the correct stitch count, you are going to place your first double crochet in the second stitch. That's this stitch here. If you were to place it in the first stitch, you would increase the number of stitches in your row. So we are going to yarn over and insert your hook under both loops of the second stitch. Yarn over and rotate the hook so that it is pointing towards you and pull the hook through the loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. You now have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops. We've only made 1 double crochet, but we have 2 stitches in our row because the turning chain counts as a stitch. Let's do a few more. Yarn over, insert your hook under both loops of the next stitch, yarn over, pull the hook through the loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over again, and pull through the last 2 loops. Again, yarn over, insert your hook under both loops of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook under both loops of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'll just complete the last 3 stitches of this row. That's 1, 2, and 3. Be careful in that last stitch that you make sure you pick up both loops of it. Let's do one more row and see how we handle that chain 3 that counts as a stitch. We'll chain 3 and turn, yarn over, and since the chain 3 counts as a stitch, we skip the first stitch and insert the hook under both loops of the second stitch. Yarn over, pull the hook through the loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops. I'll just quickly get to the end of this row. We have now crocheted into each double crochet of the previous row, and we're at the chain 3. What we're going to do is place a double crochet in the 3rd chain of that chain 3. So here's the first chain, this is the second chain, and this is the 3rd chain where we are going to place our double crochet stitch. So we yarn over, insert the hook under both loops of the chain. That can be a bit tricky, especially if you made the chain quite tight. Once you get your hook under both loops, yarn over, pull the hook through the loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So let's just take a look at that chain 3 again. I'll chain 3 and turn my work and make 1 double crochet stitch in the 2nd stitch. Right now, it's quite easy to see the 3rd chain of that chain 3. I've only done 1 double crochet, so this is my double crochet stitch and that is the 3rd chain. But sometimes, depending on the type of yarn you're using or if your tension was tight, it can be hard to find that 3rd chain. One way to make it easier, especially when you're just starting out, is to place a marker in that 3rd chain. And you can place the marker as soon as you finish your chain 3 or after you've done your first double crochet, so it's still easy to find. And if you don't have stitch markers, just use a safety pin. When you get back to that stitch, you can remove the marker and make your double crochet stitch. For a more detailed discussion of turning chains, check out my video, Does the Turning Chain Count as a Stitch? I've put the link in the description. If you have any questions about crocheting the double crochet stitch, please pop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, a thumbs up lets YouTube know it's useful to other left-handed crocheters. And if you'd like more clear left-handed tutorials, subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss a new video.